Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So in this video we're going to discuss about how to install Minikube on your Ubuntu machine. So let's get started with the introduction part. So what is Minikube? So basically Minikube is a tool that makes it easy to run and manage a single instance of Kubernetes cluster on your computer. This is useful for developers that who want to test their application locally before or deploying them in a production environment. Minikube allows you to run a complete Kubernetes environment is an isolate virtual on machine. So yeah, this is all the binaries you have to install with your operating system, like Linux, Windows, Macs. So in this you have to manage cluster. So this is all. This is about the theory part. So for the installation of Minikube you just have to run some commands. So Minikube basically a open source tool that allows you to set up a single node Kubernetes cluster on your machine. So this is some commands which are useful, which are very useful for the installation of Minikube. So to install Minikube on Ubuntu, you have to find some basic commands. So let's go to the demonstration part. So firstly, you have to update systems and install required packages. So you just have to put two commands, that is sudo apt get update y and sudo apt get upgrade, which basically install your packages, and also make sure to install the required packages. So let me copy this first command, that sudo update y. So the next command is sudo apt upgrade y. So the output inform that the packages are already installed. So the next command is sudo apt get install color, that I already downloaded earlier. So the next command is sudo apt get install transport https. So let's move on to the next part, in which you have to install VirtualBox hypervisor. So as I mentioned above, you need a virtual machine in your system, or depending on your preferences, that you can use VirtualBox or KVM. It's totally up to you. So in my case, I'll choose VirtualBox and run the command sudo apt install VirtualBox. So uh, so the next command is for download the Minikube binary using the wget command. So the next command store into the user local bin Minikube directory. So after this, I'll put change mode command, and their output will be 0. And next we have to check our version. So our version is, you can check on the screen. So for the installing of kubectl, you just have to put this command. So basically, what is kubectl? So kubectl is a command line tool for managing and interact the Kubernetes cluster, which allows you to perform various operations such as deploying application, etc. So after this you have to install the Minikube, and after the installing of Minikube you just have to start the Minikube. So it will take some time for the fully installation. So in the case you want to start Minikube with customized resources and want installer to automatically select the driver that you can run the command. So it will take couple of minutes. So as you can see that it is done, and the next command is kubectl config view. So it will show the all the verification, version, node, status, cluster info. So in the next step you have to copy kubectl info. So in the next you have to managing add-ons on Minikube. By default one couple of add-ons are enabled during Minikube installation. To see the addition of Minikube, run below the following command. So in the next command you have to next, that is kubectl get nodes, kubectl get pod, in which you can see a node and pod are visible. So you can check the status of in Minikube. Just write the command that is Minikube status, and in which you see type, etc, etc. So in the next you can deploy and testing a sample app and using the command kubectl get pod. So the last command is Minikube delete. So firstly you can stop Minikube, and then you have to delete the Minikube, just putting Minikube delete. So this is the list of Minikube add-ons. You simply just type Minikube add-ons and list. So you can see that the add-ons name and maintainers. So this is all about the installation of Minikube. That's all.